Hi, welcome back to One Word a Day. I'm Sophie, your companion into the world of Chinese. And we are learning some really amazing phrases here. Yesterday, we talked about having move and standing still dynamics, that you perfectly merge them together into one cohesive unit by knowing when to make a move, when to stay still. Okay, higher level of intelligence there. And today we are continuing with the character 和. Okay, yesterday 动静结合, opposing meanings, right? And 和 is this triangle and rectangle perfectly enjoined in one unit. So, okay, 貌合神离 is today's new word. It sounds bad because it talks about not 和. It's like, it talks about on appearance, it's 和, it's one unit. But in essence, in reality, it's actually separated. Tough meaning, but we're going to crack it. 貌 means appearance. And this is a very interesting word because it kind of shocked me about my understanding of Chinese aesthetics. Because in East Asian culture, contemporary culture, white skin is continuously today is perceived as beauty. I thought that's an imported concept because I mean, Western culture is more civilized or more advanced in technology back then when the Eastern cultures, the ancient agriculture-based societies were first opening up to the industrialized already civilization. So there was a shock, right? And then there was this value reorientation of, okay, so if it's called colonizers, like the Westerners, they have a fairer skin, and that's like a higher technology associated higher aesthetic, like a better looking. So transfer the advancement in technology to advancement in the aesthetic look. But look, it's totally subjective. There's no advanced look, right? But here shattered my idea of this, okay, this whiter skin pursuit, like obsession about it, looking whiter among Eastern Chinese women, especially, I guess, because men has such a market demand. So women, have to cater to such demand. But white skin actually came from ancient times. Here, the character look or appearance have this component of 白, white, 而 actually means skin. Wait, does it mean skin? No, actually, 而 sorry, is a transformed writing of person. So this is a person, right? And 而 is simply like written this way. So instead of like this. And it's more balanced, right? If you have this white character on top of it, if it's like pinned down to the tip of this, it doesn't look stable, right? So you separate, give it a little bit more spread out of their weight, right? That looks more stable for this character. But it means this fair skinned person is considered better looking from ancient times. So shattered my understanding. So 貌, the left side is actually an animal, a predator animal symbol. So we often see it in combination with, on the right side, there's a shao. Together it becomes leopard. So it's a big cat kind of predator. So I don't know, like why on the look, the appearance, there is this big cat, wild animal symbol on the side. And the right side even if it's a meaning maker, it was also a sound maker. I don't know. But white skin, the look was the pursuit from the originally culture before the Western, encounter. 和, we have this unit, right? So that means on appearance, it's united. And 神, we talked before, right? The left side is a structure in ancient ceremony to, God talking ceremony. That's the structure. The right side is this, lightning pattern, random, like hard to understand pattern that's regarded as the message from the top, right? So first layer is the God, the creator, the heavenly figure. And then the second layer would be our ancient wise men, the sages. When they passed away, they were regarded as our God because they are guiding us in our life path. So that's the second layer. Third layer, yourself, your own consciousness. That's your intention, right? So the third layer is what's used here. So intent. So on appearance, everything is united, one piece, but intentionally, like the real behind the scene, right? Below appearance is this separation. 离, oh, sorry, I made a mistake here. 貌合神离, this is a rising tone. Okay, 貌合神离. So it should be like this symbol. 离. This actually came from very complicated background. One is it depicts 离, it depicts the sound of the bird. And the second, it originally came from some worm form or some ghost figure that's kind of a local deity in the mountains. So I don't know how eventually it was borrowed, the meaning as a separate. So when we say divorce in China, it's 离婚. So it means separate marriage. 貌合神离 means on appearance is one piece, but really the motive, the intentions of this one unit parties are actually, they're separated. Okay, it sounds pretty hypocritical, right? But again, I don't want to go political here, but to help us understand the meaning of the word 貌合神离, I can use this polarized, this pop word in 2021 to mean that it's actually two separating forces residing in this one unit. In application of American society, political life, that we are, okay, one country, we emphasize unity, right? Unity of all kinds, right? But actually, in truth, in reality, right now, it's more and more polarized. Like people are more separated in their views, on the political spectrum, more and more people gravitated toward the two ends instead of standing, in the middle to take a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and form a cohesive one unit view. Now it's 貌合神离. I'm sorry, it's okay. So on the right side, because I'm saying it's another like a cultural interesting cross-reference talking point. Here in this artwork, we have this little bird and the lotus. Lotus in Chinese is a symbol for Buddhism. So it's a special kind of flower. And there are, lotus also kind of femininity symbol as well. Like it's pink. It also has white. So it's kind of youth color in pink and white, the pursuit of appearance of white fairer skins, right? So that's the aesthetically pleasing flower. And also spiritually, it has good meanings related to Buddhism. And it looks like a hummingbird, but maybe it's a bigger bird with a blue feather. It's a perfect example of the harmony in Chinese painting. Chinese painting are in reference of Chinese painting, we use dan qing. Dan is this red color. Qing is kind of blue-green color over there. So dan qing are two most commonly used pigments, coloration in ancient painting. So we use that in, as a reference to Chinese way of painting, colored painting actually. And I find it amazing because these two colors, right now it's kind of subdued tones. You don't see its pure form. But if you think what's dan, it's red. And what's qing is blue, red and blue. And isn't that nicely cross-cultured that we have in America, red, blue, France, right? Red, blue on their flags, like two opposing colors. But they are one unity, one country, have two elements, and of course white over there. But it's an interesting way that in Chinese, these two colors, the main pigments in Chinese old painting, are also the two, political forces, color symbols of these two forces in American public life. So I find it's 貌合神离 in 2021. I hope next year we're doing better in there. But we have such a word, 貌合神离, means in reality there are such situations. So we just face it. It's polarized. We recognize that. And hope you enjoy the show. And thank you very much for your time with me. Let me see. I don't know why I'm still sharing, but appreciate your time. I hope here, there's no, on YouTube, the good thing about YouTube is there's no 貌合神离. You're voting. They are picking your program. If you're spending time with me now, that means, okay, you recognize the value of this program to you. So I appreciate that. We don't have 貌合神离 over here. We look at what we want to look at. Okay. Have a good day. Hope to see you again.